Welcome to Module 3, an Assistive Devices Overview. I love a good assistive device. I have shower bars in my bathroom, a Squatty Potty permanently situated next to my toilet, and I have never loved a pillow like I love my Starfish pillow, also known on the internet as a hysterectomy pillow, as it has a pocket for ice packs. Before you get lost in a whirlwind online shopping spree, take a look around your space. You are going to want to assess the main areas where you'll be recovering: your daytime space, your nighttime space, your kitchen space, and your bathrooms. Endometriosis excision surgery is hardest on the core muscles, and you will likely experience bruising and soreness. You will have restrictions from your doctor about lifting, bending, and other kinds of exertions. Assistive devices can help support you during this time and are especially helpful if you are alone for any length of time. You'll want to think about things that are often second nature and consider how they might be different in the coming weeks. Here are some things to think about. How high or low to the ground are your chairs, couch, and bed? Are there walls nearby that you could brace yourself on? Or would something like a walker be useful to stabilize you as you sit down or counter you as you get up? This is especially important when thinking about your toilet. A walker can be placed in front of you, but there are also removable seat lifts with arms that you can purchase to temporarily provide you a boost. I had one as my toilet is original to my 1950s built house, which means that it is low to the ground. I found it so helpful, and once I was done using it, it was easy to remove with no damage to the original seat. A small footstool or a squatty potty can be a good tool when you are using the toilet. Something about the positioning of having your feet elevated when attempting a bowel movement makes the process easier on the body. Post-op, you may experience constipation, and having a good toilet posture can reduce straining. Another question is, how will you shower? If you have a tub whose edges you'll have to step over to get into, a walker is great here too. If you've chosen the kind that has wheels, make sure that the wheels are locked before you use it for any bracing assistance. You can also find shower grab bars that can be placed where you need. These usually attach with suction cups, so be aware if your shower is tiled with smaller tiles. The suction cup may not lay flat and adhere the way it needs to in order to stay and be safe. Test any tool before your surgery. You want to know if something is flimsy and can't be counted on before you are in the thick of healing. Additionally, for the shower, a shower chair or stool can be very useful. You will be tired and showering might feel really hard for a bit. Being able to sit can be a huge help. Lastly, I'd think about how much standing and walking around you usually do in your day-to-day life. I personally purchased a small stool on wheels, kind of like what you might find at a doctor's office, to roll myself around the kitchen. Once I was up to cooking but still needed to rest, this helped so much as I could roll myself from the stove to the fridge to the pantry and then be seated as I mixed, etc. While not a necessity, as you can always have someone move a stationary chair to the kitchen for a similar purpose, please do not move it yourself. No lifting, remember? But it is still something that I use even now a year later, so it felt worth mentioning. Lastly, take a moment and think about comfort. An assortment of pillows, including Wedge pillows, will be your favorite items during recovery. I mentioned the Starfish pillow. Not all are the same, and if you can find the one I had, I highly recommend it. It had a pocket on one side so that you can put an ice or a heat pack inside and then hold it against you. Game changer. It's also nice to have this pillow or any pillow with you in the car for the ride home, as your abdomen will be tender against the seatbelt. Next up, we'll be doing some meal planning for future you. I'll see you in the next video.